Hello again. So I've been spending the last week working through my many subscriptions that I seem to have accumulated over the last few years. There's been an explosion of software as a service, hasn't there? And as a result, I found myself paying a substantial monthly outlay for dozens of personal and professional subscriptions. No doubt you find yourself in a similar situation. Subscription management has become a thing, and to be quite frank, it's a pain in the arse. It's hardly surprising that there are now apps to help you manage your subscriptions. And when I talk to software providers about this problem, they argue that it's better for the customer because it allows continual deployment and we get a product that's constantly improved and receives regular updates. Now, setting aside the fact that I don't always want new features and I'm often happy with the application that I originally bought, this argument ignores a valuable lesson that we all need to learn as those working in digital, and that is our work doesn't exist in isolation. There's more to life than any particular product, service, or campaign we happen to be working on. It's not just one subscription, it's dozens that together turn into a major pain in the arse, not to mention a substantial monthly payment. You can't look at your software, your product, your service, or even your campaign in isolation. You need to consider it in a wider context, how it forms a part of the wider experience of your customers. Is it going to contribute to a larger collective frustration like subscription apps do? Or perhaps it's going to be lost in the noise of the customer's daily life. Maybe it'll reach the consumer, but at the wrong time when they're not open to what you've got to say. For me, looking at the user's broader experience is exactly what lies at the heart of being a user experience design, in preference to being a user interface designer. A user interface designer may create stunningly easy to use subscription software, and a digital marketer might do an amazing job at selling it. But a user experience designer will fret about that end-to-end experience, which includes the long-term management of multiple subscriptions every month. We think holistically, and this shit matters. In fact, only yesterday I was looking for a Gantt chart software when I stumbled across one that was not a subscription service. I was so delighted to have found something that I could just buy and be done with it that I stopped looking immediately and bought it. Avoiding another subscription had become a selling point to me. And that's what a user experience designer brings to the table. Insights into users' goals, into their pain points, their objections and frustrations. And that provides real business benefit that we can leverage. So, I'd encourage you to dig a little deeper on your next project. Consider the broader context and look beyond the confines of the deliverables that you're creating. It will lead to a more successful project, happier customers, and greater business value.